everyone. We are the Group 2. I am Crystal Maybe Japisa.
I am Samana M. Dumpa.
I am Geraldine M. Maraji.
I am Mary Jane T. Arnasio.
I am Jerica Ahia.
Our topic for today is all about ethical issues in ICT. There are three objectives of this lesson. At the end of this chapter, the student should be able to: first objective, explain the role of technology in World Wide Web and how to affect communication. Second objective, identify the way you access and connect to the internet. And objective number 3, list the current ethical issues in information technology. Before we will start of this topic, any idea from the class? What is ethical? So okay, thank you. So ethical, it is relating the moral principle or the branch of knowledge dealing with this. When we say ethical, it is all about morally good or bad and what is wrong or right. There are 4 ethical issues in ICT. First, P stands for plagiarism. Second, E stands for exploitation. Third, L stands for libel. And the last one is S stands for software piracy. The first ethical issue in ICT is plagiarism. Plagiarism, it is an act of theft. This simply occurs when a person copies another person's idea, works, writing, or words and call it as his or her own. When we say plagiarism, it is literally bad. Why? Because you're copying the works of others. In one word, plagiarism, it is an imitation.
Goes with a person dishonestly, unethically, and dishonorably, in order to take advantage of latter's work and or resources. This leads to unlawful action. Exploitation is the act of treating people unfairly in order to benefit from their efforts or labor. Example of exploitation is taking advantage of someone's needs for a job and paying them only pennies to perform work so you can get rich.
The third ethical issue in ICT is libel. Libel, it may be categorized as insult, slur, or slander, either written or spoken or even through actions. As long as the accusation is not true and without evidence, it may lead to libel. Libel is also defined as a defamatory statement that is published in written words, drawings, cartoons, or physical representation. Legally, libel is a tort or civil wrong, although in some states it is also viewed as a crime. Those who feel they have been harmed by another can address that harm by filing a civil lawsuit against the individual who published the false statement. Libel can occur in several situations. Here are a couple of libel examples. Example number 1. If a reporter publishes a story falsely stating that the CEO of a company has defrauded shareholders, the story could damage the reputation of CEO and cause shareholders to sell their stock in the company, thus damaging the company. The CEO and the company are victims of libel. Second example, if an artist draws and publishes a cartoon showing an individual shoplifting from the corner store and that individual is not a shoplifter, the cartoon could cause viewers to think that individual is a thief. Libel law varies by state, but to prove a statement is libel, one must generally convince the court that a false statement was made and published, that statement caused damage to one's reputation or had the potential to cause damage. The statement is not exempt, for example, if the statement was used at a trial or during an employment reference. Libel examples. Libel are occur in several situations. Here are the couple of libel examples. Example number 1. If a reporter publishes a story falsely stating that the CEO of a company has defrauded shareholders, the libel laws are classified as crimes against honor, which seeks to protect an individual against unjust attacks against the character and reputation of his person. That's all. Thank you.
Issues in ICT is the software piracy. When we say software piracy, it refers to an act of installing or copying of software into the computer in the absence of an end-user licensing agreement or EULA, and or producing a copy disregarding the copyrights. Doesn't require a hacker or skills coder. Any normal computer can become a software pirate if they don't know the software laws. With such a widespread impact, it is important to understand what software piracy is and danger it presents. Stealing software that is legally protected. This stealing includes selling, distributing, modifying, or copying the software. Were originally put into place so that the people who develop software, like the programmers, writers, and graphic artists, and etc., would get the proper credit and compensation for their work. When software piracy occurs, compensation is stolen from the copyright holders. We have also a software piracy regulation. Computer piracy is illegal and constitutes a federal crime. The monetary penalties for those who break this law can reach up to 150 billion per instance of copyright violation. Lastly, we have types of software piracy. The first one is soft lifting. The second one, client-server overuse. Third one, hard disk leading. The fourth is counterfeiting. And the last one is online piracy.
The World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, or WWW, is referred to as collection of public websites that are connected to the Internet. Worldwide, together with the client computer, which includes personal computers, laptops, iPhones, and cellular phones that access its content. In short, WWW is composed of a different website such as Facebook and Google. This website is composed of web pages such as home page. If a website were a book, then a web page include be a chapter containing information. This based on the three fundamental technology that are said to be part of the WWW development or World Wide Web development. These are the three fundamental technologies. First, Hypertext Markup Language or HTML, which is used to create web pages. Second, Hypertext Transfer Protocol or HTTP, which is used to be interchange information which can be seen on web pages.
The third fundamental technologies is web servers and web browsers. A good example for this are Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, and Safari.
And that's all for today's lesson. Thank you for watching and God bless.
World's Toxicity.